It's Carr's Raiders going up against Newton's Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. Now on first down, and his first look is incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Then here's a look at the starting offense. Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr, and that is incomplete. And a little bit of a surprising move here. They will not punt the football. They will go for it on 4th.
We ready?
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that's complete to Walford. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Seth Roberts, 40 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Stewart is the lone setback. Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
first carry for Jonathan Stewart. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Finds Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. One of the things that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
To throw his Carr. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 1st down, Murray. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Throw on 2nd down. Finds Roberts left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Crabtree that time. And 4th down coming up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. One receiver to the left is Cooper.
All right, here we go.
They'll try and run with Murray. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
If he indeed got it, he didn't get it by much. This is a great push up front, but I think the nose of the football does make it over the line to gain. And whoa, that was definitely cutting it close.
Here we go. Wide and Yates.
On 1st down, Carr. He's going to go up top for the end zone. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Janikowski now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking deep down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Now Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Here we go. Red 18. Here we go. Zebra.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Crabtree from 19 yards away. And the Raiders add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A dump off here to Stewart. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 22 on that one. And the Panthers are going to get a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And they get 28 yards on that one. And it'll be a Carolina first. Cam Newton can hurt you with his legs, and then boom, there he goes with a long pass.
And we're still waiting to find the receiver who can actually outrun Cam Newton's arm. When he decides to let it go, I think he can get it to anyone.
The catch made over the middle by Ginn. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Charles on the slant. You always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I don't care what anyone says. I want a big-time back gaining this kind of yardage each and every time I step on the field. A tone setter, those guys are hard to find.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Newton gives off to Stewart, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's a good job there to move the chains. The more first downs you pick up, better shape you'll be in as an offense.
And that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. It's Benjamin with a grab. Kelvin Benjamin, as the first half is winding down, and the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is Murray, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The handoff comes to Stewart. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll run it with Artis Payne. And nowhere to run on on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On third down, Jonathan Stewart, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're going to run. This is Stewart. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Here's Artis Payne, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Newton to throw, and he will find his man on the outside. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches. Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense. Maybe help create a big play for them instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
Call it a gain of 3, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. And quickly they get to the line. Now Newton steps away to his left. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So the offense has it 6-yard line, first and goal. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Gano for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Carr now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
All right, here we go. Wide 88. Wide 88. Hey, we go rally. Rally. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert.
10th carry of the game now. Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them if they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the second level, the linebackers, or the third level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there and create more space for their runners to gain the yardage.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a loose football. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, Carr. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. Shipped together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So after that stop, you know that third down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again? Or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
Murray, the lone setback. He'll get the football here. And he cuts it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Latavius Murray, a 23-yard run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Ten yards still left on second down. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. Corey Brown, 54 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. They go with Murray again. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Now Carr. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that leads to a Carolina first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
And his throw here's incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Stewart is the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
This is a situation where you have to understand the clock. Not getting out of bounds there, a big-time error.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He's back to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Artis Payne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.